All right, y'all, welcome to our team meeting. I guess no, it's not the first team meeting of the year. Just kidding. That was last week. For January 7th. And so tonight's call is more geared towards newer coaches. So if you are on here and you already know all of this, I apologize. I hope that you're able to take something away, and whether it's just like, oh, that would be awesome for me to share with one of my newer coaches. I hope that there's something that you can take away. But my idea for this is that if this goes well, this is something great that we could do like the first Monday or one of the first team calls of every month for any new coaches who signed up the month before. And what's awesome about that, and what's awesome about everything in this, is that like coaching is just duplication. So you're going to participate in this, and then when you sign up coaches, you can send them the link for them to participate in this. And so you're not always having to like recreate the wheel or anything. So let me get my PowerPoint ready. I always struggle with this transition. There has to be a better transition. Okay, so new coaches getting started strong. And I'm going to go through a lot on this. So just bear with me. And if you have questions, type them in the chat, and I will definitely come back and look at the chat when we're done. So when you're a new coach starting out, some first goals for your month. Some goals for your first month. Commit to a program. And obviously right now with Transform 20 coming out, I think it is such an awesome opportunity for you to be able to commit to that program, because it's brand new and it already has so much excitement behind it. It's everywhere. It's all over Beachbody's Instagram, and it's all over social media everywhere. So that's a great tool, but period, committing to a program. Like if you are just starting coaching saying like, I'm going all in with 2B Mindset, or I'm going all in with Lift 4, or I'm going all in with Transform 20. And when I say commit, I don't mean like just doing the workouts and like not doing the nutrition, or just doing the nutrition on the odd days of the week and not the even. Like commit to a program, because what you're going to do, like you're setting yourself up for success by having, first of all, a journey for people to follow. You're having a transformation for them to see and be like, oh, she's real. That just happened. Let me do that too. And you going through it is going to give you the experience to share it with your challengers and your coaches. Because you guys, none of us are experts on fitness or anything like that. Everything we learn is from doing the programs and doing the meal plan. So then all we're doing is sharing our experiences and our journeys with others. Your next goal for the month is to hit Success Club, and we'll talk about that. Your next goal, go Emerald. And then your last goal, and this is kind of don't put a ton of pressure on yourself, but complete a personal development book. And what I really mean is commit to a personal development book. I know it took me a little while into my coaching journey before I committed to PD, before I drank the sauce of Beachbody coaches saying that they did personal development, because I was just like, oh, I don't need that. And once I did commit to it, and You Are a Badass was the first book I read, it changed the game. It changed my mentality. It changed my routine. It got me so excited because I was working on me mentally as well as physically. And now it is such an outlet that I can pick up a PD book when something's going on in my life that is geared towards that. So starting one, if you need suggestions, if you're wanting like feel good books, Girl Wash Your Face, You Are a Badass, things like that are great ones. If you're wanting like a business, I want to get my business rolling book, The Compound Effect is my top suggestion. But there are tons. If you want, if you need suggestions, definitely ask your coach. And we do have like a document in the file section of the team page that has a list of them as well. And with this being this month, another goal that I think you should have is getting to Super Weekend if you can. Because what's awesome is these Super Saturdays, Super Sundays, Super Weekend that they changed the name to only happen 4 times a year. And at these events, you're going to be around other coaches. You're going to hear all the announcements for the first time. And even better than that, when you post being at something like this on your social media with your fit fam in real life, or with working out with the trainers and things like that, it does so much for your business. It creates so much FOMO because people are like, oh, I want to be a part of that. And it's something we don't do a lot in person, right? We do a lot virtually. We do a lot online. So being able to attend something and meet your Fit Fam for the first time and sharing about that, or just being in person around all these other people, is something that we don't get to do often. So it's really special to be able to be a part of and to be able to share on social media. Okay, so first, let's dig into Success Club. What is Success Club? Success Club is Beachbody's reward system for helping people. That's what it is. You will hear Success Club every day that you are a coach. If you say, Kristen, I'm struggling in my business, what do I do? I'll say, focus on your journey, get results, and hit Success Club. Take it back to basics. Success Club is the basis of all of our businesses. If you're wanting to hit diamond, you got to hit Success Club. If you're wanting to become a millionaire, you got to hit Success Club. You have to be constantly bringing in new people. So what should your goal be? Success Club 5 is the minimum goal of, that should be anyone's goal who wants to work the business. If you say, like, Kristen, this is really fun, I want to work the business and just kind of help a little bit of people while I'm holding myself accountable, Success Club 5 is your jam. If you say, Kristen, I want to go all in, I want to quit my job, I want to pay off my student loans, I want to be a top coach one day, you need to be shooting for 10 or higher. When I first started out, 5 was my goal. 10 became my goal once I was looking at wanting to quit my job. And then when I dug in, like 20 became my no matter what for the month. You'll get there and your numbers will vary some months, but having a goal and shooting high, pushing yourself is really, really important. So how do you earn Success Club? We earn Success Club points based on signups from people. So a challenge packs. All access, Beachbody on Demand, and Shakeology, or Beachbody on Demand and Energize and Recovery. You get 2 points for every challenge pack that is purchased through you. So you help 3 people get signed up, you hit Success Club. You can also earn Success Club points for Shakeology HD orders. Now, here's the thing. If someone tells you, like, I want to order Shakeology, and you set them up on just regular Shakeology and not the HD, you don't get any points. You still get commission, you don't get any points. I don't ever set somebody up on something not HD because they're going to pay like $14 in shipping if they don't do it on HD. Like, literally, sign them up for HD. Tell them, like, you can legit cancel your HD the day you get it with no penalty. Beachbody and I send out reminders to all my Shakeology people at least 7 to 10 days before their next order hits. So they're not just going to be like randomly hit without knowing it. They have the chance to cancel it, and they're going to save so much money by having it on HD. And it just makes no sense to just order it and pay all that shipping when you can literally get it for HD and then just cancel your HD. So perks for hitting Success Club, your summit ticket. And this is something we'll talk about when you are a brand new coach. You have the chance to earn your summit ticket and become a success starter by hitting Success Club your first 3 months as a coach. So you signed up in December. If you hit it in December, that's awesome. If you didn't hit it in December, January can be your first month. So December, January, February, or January, February, March. You help 3 people. Those 3 months, you earn your ticket for free to Summit. You have to pay for lodging and getting there, obviously. But we have a lot of team going, so you can definitely split hotel rooms with people. It's an amazing thing. If you don't know what Summit is, it is our big annual event. It's in Indianapolis. This is where we get to work out with our trainers. It's amazing and life-changing. If I could, I told Michelle this like last week, if I could wave a magic wand and make every coach do one thing in their business, it would be to attend Summit, because once you go, there's no turning back. Like, you only want more. You only want, like, you come back so ready to dive into your business more. You get so motivated seeing the potential. And once again, just being there does crazy things for your business. When people see you work out with the trainers, their minds are blown. They feel like you're a celebrity. Like, I cannot even tell you the social media help of like going to Summit. Besides summit ticket, you earn monthly prizes. A lot of times Beachbody will give out hats or backpacks or personal development calls. They had a call with Rachel Hollis one month that you could earn by getting Success Club. I've got bobbleheads up there. I've got like legit a little bit of everything that they've given us. And I also am, I think all of my coaches do for their coaches. When you hit Success Club, you get a gift in the mail, some sort of prize every month for that. And it's not something huge, but it's just something to say like, hey, you did awesome, great job. And one of the awesome things is that you can start earning trip dollars for every year's Success Club trips. So in March, I'll be going on a cruise to the Bahamas and Haiti, and that is completely paid for because I hit Success Club every month. My trip dollars are earned by my Success Club points. And so in January, this weekend at the Super Weekend, they will be announcing 2020's trip and when you can sign up, where they're going, and all of that good stuff. So that can be something that you're working towards earning. I will say the resorts typically have more spots than the cruise does. I hope they go back to resorts for 2020 because resorts are my jam versus being on a cruise ship with everybody. But they're awesome. They're completely paid for. The first time I took Travis on the Success Club trip was to Punta Cana, all-inclusive resort at the Hard Rock. When we got there, like everything's paid for. We could have legit got there with no money and been totally fine. And if you have a husband who's like on the fence about Beachbody or anything like that, earn that trip for them and they are sold. Travis was ready to come back and work the business after being there. Like he doesn't, and he's always been supportive, but he got it. Like just being there in that presence, he was like, okay, like I understand these are your people. Like you guys are, it's just crazy. Like the bond, being able to work out, and then drinking and having fun all day. So yeah, it's just amazing. Great thing to be able to shoot for. Okay, so on top of being able to hit Success Club, let's kind of edge into, if you're hitting Success Club, you also get to earn back your investment. One of the reasons I love Beachbody so much is this is one of the only businesses in the entire world that you could sign up today and make a profit. You could sign up to be a coach today and make a profit in the same exact day. Do you guys know that if you went to open up a gym or went to open up any other business in the world, that it would probably take you 6 months to a year, if not longer than that, to even break even, let alone make a profit in your business? So if you want to earn back your investment, and why I want to talk about this is, let me take a step back. We're not all about making money, right? Like that's not our focus, but it's a perk of the job. And I don't ever, like, you won't ever hear me say like, well, you need to do this so that you can make more money. We help people. That's what we do. But paramedics help people and they get paid. Doctors help people and they get paid. We help people and we get paid for our time that we're investing in those people. So I think one of the best ways to get started as a coach and be hooked to stay as a coach is earning that first paycheck, really getting that direct deposited on Thursday and seeing like your work pay off. And so to earn back your investment, you help 4 people. If you got 4 people started with the Beachbody On Demand Challenge Pack with Shakeology or Energizing Recovery, you would earn $40 commission for each of those. You help 4 people, you earn back the $160 you paid for your challenge pack. If you signed up for $40 to be a coach, you help 1 person and you have made back your investment. You help 5 people and you've made a profit. Not only did you earn back your investment, plus you covered your monthly coaching fee. So if you are like, I want to earn my Shakeology I want to pay for my Shakeology every month and I want to pay for my coaching fee, that's $120. That's helping 3 people hit Success Club and you're going to earn that back every single month. And everything you make on top of that is just cake. I mean, it's not like the Shakeology is going nowhere. You're drinking that, so you get to enjoy it. Your $15.95 is going to your coach fees and all of that stuff. But like everything else you make on top of that is just cake. How awesome is that? Like that makes me so crazy happy. And just in case like you don't listen to me and get people started with challenge packs, there are other ways that you can earn $100. So this is, I can share this graphic in the team page, but selling $400 in product, which are 8 tubs or stick packs of Energize 4 bags of Daily Sunshine, 3 bags of Shaco, 12 boxes of Beach Bars, 4 of the Performance Stacks, which are Energize and Recovery. You will earn $100 selling any one of those things. Cycling 7 times as an Emerald coach, we're going to get into that. Cycling 6 times as a Ruby, cycling 5 times as a Diamond is going to make you $100. Selling a Mega Challenge Pack, the commission on that's $100. 2 All Access or To Be Mindset Challenge Packs, To Be Mindset Plan, selling 3 of those. So there's lots of ways that you can earn that $100. I want you to make that $100. I want you to make that $160 because I tell you, if you can do that within your first week or so as a coach, there's no turning back, because once you start seeing what those things pay for, and once you can pay for your child's daycare, once you can splurge a little bit extra on your kid's birthday or plan a vacation or pay off that student loan, it's only going to fuel your fire to see what more you can accomplish. Okay, so let's dig into Emerald a little bit. That's one of your goals for your first month as a coach. And I want to say this. Emerald is a decision, and there's going to be people on here who are like, well, I want to be Emerald and I haven't yet. Like, it's not that easy. It is a decision. And does it take stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit? It might. Will it be easier for some people than others? Yeah, it might. But at the end of the day, if you want to work this business, Emerald, Success Club and Emerald are your first bang. Like, you have to hit these things. And if you're one of my coaches who's been around for a while, you're going to hear me say you should be shooting to hit Emerald every week in your business if you want to accomplish all of those goals for the year. So this is the basis. What is Emerald? It is you plus 2 coaches. So you plus 2 active coaches. These coaches can be discount coaches or they can be business builders. If you have, a friend that's like, oh my gosh, I want to try the Shakeology, and you say, awesome, I want to help you. Let's get you started with a challenge pack. And just so you know, you could actually sign up for the discount for free at the same time. And if you want to cancel at any time, it's completely free to do that. But you'll get a discount on your Shakeology going forward. Sign them up. You might get people who are ready to work the business and say like, oh, I want to do what you do. Like, sign me up so I can do that. These can be anybody. They can be discount coaches. They can be business builders. It doesn't matter what they are. They just have to be active, and we'll talk about that for a minute. So why should you hit Emerald? The promotion. You can, just like you can give yourself, make an investment or make a profit in your job as a coach in your first day, you can give yourself your own promotion, aka a pay raise your first week as a coach. And technically you could do it the same day, but our week goes from Wednesday to Thursday, so it wouldn't be finalized or it wouldn't be official until the first Thursday that you're a coach. But this pay raise is this team cycle bonus that you become eligible for. And this is where the long-term income, substantial income comes. When you are a coach right now, if you are not Emerald or above, all of your money that you make is off of commission only. Like, you are a salesperson because like you're only making commission. Once you hit Emerald, Beachbody says like, hey girl, you're building a team. Let me reward you for that. And you start earning $14 per cycle. And you're like, Kristen, $14 is nothing. Like, why do I want to hit that? Well, first of all, $14 adds up pretty quick when you're cycling more than once. And I'm not going to break down a cycle because that will probably confuse you guys right now, but I can do that later. $14 per cycle. You can max out as an Emerald coach at $250 a week. Even if you made one cycle per month at $14, remember your $15.95 coach sign-up fee that you're paying? That's essentially paid for. You'd be coming out of your pocket for $1.95 a month, right? Like, it makes sense. So Travis is currently Emerald. He has been Diamond this year, but for the majority of the year, he was an Emerald coach, and I sell nothing through his account. I don't make commission. Very rarely I make commission through his account, and just in his account in 2018, we brought in $9,000, like just from having him Emerald. Even if it's $250 a week that you're making as an Emerald coach, like that adds up. Even if it's $14 a month, by the end of the year, that's over $140 that you didn't have, right? Like, it pays off. On top of that, you're going to get recognized. And we love recognizing our coaches for our hard work. So you're going to get shouted out on your Facebook page and on other places on social media, and people are going to see you are legitimate. They're going to say, oh, this thing she's doing, like she just gave herself a promotion. She gave herself a pay raise. Like she must be in this. She must not be messing around. Like this must be something she wants to do. I cannot tell you how many times when I have recognized a coach that people come to them and sign up because they got recognized and like they saw them doing something with the business. Recognition's huge. You're going to get prizes and rewards for doing it. Beachbody is going to send you a bracelet and like a plaque thingy for hitting Emerald, and then your coach will give you something as well. And then something really cool that happens, you hit Success Club your first month, you hit Success Club in January, you become Emerald in January. In February, Beachbody starts giving you free customers. So the customers who go to beachbody.com and order Beachbody On Demand or order Shakeology, they disperse those people to us. So for instance, when you come to me and you're like, my friend said that she doesn't have a coach, but she ordered 21 Day Fix. She ordered 21 Day Fix from beachbody.com and was given a random coach. So that coach isn't you. You'll need to switch her to you. But we get given those people. So on probably not a daily basis, on a weekly basis, I get leads. And these are just free people. Sometimes I reach out to all of them. Sometimes they don't respond to me. Sometimes they order Shakeology for an entire year, never respond to me. Sometimes they become coaches. You never know. But they are free people that sign up under you for being Emerald and hitting Success Club. So, like I said, your coaches can come from anywhere. If you have a spouse, signing them up is definitely, or even a family member that you're close to and that you can run their business for them, is a great first option. Travis didn't know anything about coaching. He's never coached. I signed him up. I got his social security and said, hey, you're going to be a coach. And he became a coach. And we bring in income through him every week just because he's under me. You don't, they don't have to work the business. I get a lot of women who are like, my husband's like not a fan. He's not really, it is a short-term investment for a long-term goal. So yes, you're going to spend money a little bit by signing them up, and I can talk about different ways you can utilize those things. But like I said, if you sign him up and pay that $15.95 coaching fee a month and you're able to hit Emerald, you're going to be earning at least his back, and you're going to be continuing to grow and earning more from there. So when you sign him up, say he doesn't drink Shakeology or want Energize or Recovery or anything like that. If you do, like at first, all we did was order my Shakeology through me and like Energize and Recovery through him to keep him active. But when you sign him up also, you could get him with a challenge pack. So get this. Say, Casey, I know you are on and I can't see you right now, but say she's like, my husband's going to sign up. What should I do? If she signs him up with a challenge pack, like 3-day refresh with Shakeology or something like that, she can do the 3-day refresh at some point or do it for a giveaway. Get the Shakeology packets with it. So she has samples that she can send out, samples that she could even sell and say like, hey, does anyone want to try, try it before you buy it type of thing, and sell Shako packets for $5 a piece. She can obviously utilize the 3-day refresh or give that away. Or if there's other things you want to try, like ordering Daily Sunshine or Shakeology or anything like that through that account, to sign them up. And remember, everything you purchase through Beachbody is a tax write-off. You guys, everything you order, you write off on your taxes. That means anything you order through your husband's account, through your mom's account, things like that as well. And I'm not telling you to do this to like spend a crap ton of money. Why I am telling you to do this, if you are serious about working this business, is because down the line, having your spouse or your family member's account to be able to control is huge. We would not have been elite last year. We would not have hit 5-star if I couldn't have had Travis underneath me to make him diamond. It just wouldn't have happened. Having that account when you need to be making more money, when you need to be cycling more and things like that, you can put those orders through him, and it benefits you in so many ways. And I can talk more and more like one-on-one if anybody has questions about that. And so maybe your husband signs up as one coach and you're like, okay, who can I get to sign up as another one? I feel like everybody in this world has a friend or a family member who they can say like, I am doing this new thing. Like, could you support me and sign up for at least a month and see how it goes? My mom was my first coach, and my second coach was one of my best friends who was a military spouse. Military people are coaches for free. If you have a military family member or someone who you think is a friend who would be interested in trying out Shakeology or anything like that, like, they have nothing to lose. It's completely free for them to coach. They're just going to get the discount on all of their goods. So those are people to think about: your friends, your family, people that are close to you who just want to support you. And even if they only keep that emerald for a month, you're not going to stop building your business. So if they cancel after a month, you're going to have somebody else there and ready to go. It is just hitting it in that first 30 days is just such a good boost for your business to get you seeing that income quick, to get you that recognition, to get you that excitement, gosh, I cannot talk today, to give you the momentum to move forward. Okay, so we talked a little bit about being an active coach, how to stay active. So I just want to touch on that. You don't ever have to buy or sell anything as a coach. It's my favorite thing about being a coach. There are perks to staying active. Obviously, so to be active means you are purchasing at least 50 or more PV in a 5-week period. You're selling it or you're maintaining your PV. So for instance, if you are on Shakeology HD, as long as you don't cancel it, you always have your 50 PV because it's 90 PV. If you are inactive and you're like, oh, I want to buy something to get active, all of these things on here are items that you can that are at least worth 50 PV to get you active. And see, that's not like once a month. It's once every 5 weeks that you have to, like, that the active period would be. So if you were trying to keep your husband active, if you were on Shakeology HD and you were like, what can I do for him? This coach sampler pack, a 3-day refresh, beach bars, like packets. I order the Energize packets and the Hydrate packets a lot to send out to customers. All of the sampler packs are really awesome. There's so many things that you can do that you can still utilize or resell with like Shakeology packets. So you're not like in the hole keeping them active. And by them bringing in volume, you're going to cycle more and make more money, and everything's a tax write-off. Just a reminder. So PV is just personal volume. You'll hear like 50 PV. So like I said, there's no penalties if you go. I mean, nobody's going to be like, oh my gosh, you went inactive. Like, this is your business. If you're active, awesome. You're helping yourself. You're helping your coach probably hold a rank. You're helping the entire team based on your volume. If you're inactive, nobody's going to get mad at you, but the downside to being inactive is that when we cycle, there is something called carryover volume. So every week that I cycle and I earn that cycle bonus, any volume that I don't use goes into the carryover spot, and that can be used to help make me more money at all times. When you go inactive, you lose everything that's in that carryover volume, and you just have to start building it back up. And so I don't want you guys to think like, oh my gosh, I have to spend all this money. Like, if you're here, it's because you love our products and love what we're doing. So it's not that we're like telling you have to like buy hundreds and hundreds of stuff every month. I don't want you guys to think that at all, because that's not what this is. But even say you're inactive or like you can't afford your Shakeology, but you sign a person up with a challenge pack, you're going to be active. So it's not even just like something you have to purchase. It can be purchased through you. Okay, next step in the coach training, be resourceful. And so I want to first and foremost say, like, your coach is your coach and you can always go to them. But I will tell you, the coaches who see the most success are the ones who maybe ask a couple questions when they're first starting and kind of get their feet wet, but then they dig and they figure out how to find the answers themselves, unless it's something crazy. But your team page, there are posts in our team page every single day with some sort of like tip or something. We have a file section in our team page, which has everything. There's a search feature in Facebook. So you can literally, like, if you have a question, you can search PV or, Emerald, and you're going to see everything that hits that word in our team page. In our team page, we're going to post links to other groups that you can be eligible for. So for instance, I have a business builders page. So once my coaches are Emerald and hitting Success Club, they go into a business builders page. And that's where, like, we had a call before this where we're planning out doing stuff like in our VIP groups. Like, those are the people who get more like one-on-one time and stuff like that because they're actively working the business. But there's links to other groups. So if you're eligible to be in a training or a diamond training or events like Super Weekend, where I posted the link for that, all of that's in the team page. And the team page, above all else, is a place for you to ask questions too. If you have a question about how to sign someone up or you can't find something, it's a great place to ask. Google knows everything. Literally, coaches ask me questions and I Google them. I say, Beachbody FAQ, Google, or whatever the question is. Like, Google knows all. Our Beachbody FAQ is something you can search on your Beachbody site, and it knows any and everything, literally any rule that Beachbody has, it's there. And then YouTube, because what is amazing about this business is everybody leaves clues. Like, if someone has success with doing something, they're going to make a YouTube video about it and they're going to post it and have it public. So YouTube, if you are trying to figure out how to go Emerald, if you're trying to figure out why you should sign up your spouse, or you're trying to figure out anything, YouTube it, and there's 15,000 videos that will come up. Okay, so the vitals. You're going to hear the talk of the vitals a lot as a new coach. Being proof of the products, like we talked about. Getting results. Utilizing different things, like trying different things so that when people come to you and say like, oh, like, what's that yellow stuff you drink? And you're like, oh my gosh, that's my energy juice. It gives me power every day. Like, sharing those things on your social media and being proof of them, being proof that you drink Shakeology, being proof that you utilize our meal plans, being proof of our programs, not just doing one program and only ever doing that one program over and over again, because you've got to be a proof of everything that we do. And not everything, but the more you do, the more you can speak to, right? Like, you are a salesman if you are not using the products, but you're trying to sign somebody up with them, versus utilizing them, loving them, and just sharing them with the world. Invite, talk, follow up. You got to be talking to people, and that's starting conversations. We'll talk about that. Following up with people, posting invites to your groups or on your stories so that people will join you. Once you've got those conversations with people and they tell you that they're, wanting help on their fitness journey, inviting them to one of your groups. Personal development, like we talked about, and recognizing success, like we talked about. These 4 things are if you do these 4 things, you're going to be successful if you are committed to doing these things. The social media tips, coming out post. That's something that if you're a brand new coach, posting that you're a coach and not saying like, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach. Please do not write anywhere that I'm a Beachbody coach. Not because you're ashamed of it, not because of anything like that, because when people see Beachbody, it creates resistance versus curiosity. Posting about your new journey, sharing your transformation, sharing a picture of you and your kids, and talking about like being authentic and talking about how much this journey has helped you so far and how excited you are, and that you are an online health coach or an online health and fitness coach or an online lifestyle coach. Just rewording it, because when people see Beachbody, they're like, I don't want to do that. Even when people see coach, sometimes it like drives them away. You want to brand you. You don't want to brand Beachbody. We are a part of Beachbody, but people sign up for us. They don't sign up for Beachbody. They could go to beachbody.com and do that. And then once you've done your coming out post, just staying consistent on your social media. And that means posting at least 2 to 3 times a day. 2 isn't bad at all. I've been doing 2 most of the time, but having those, like, not just sharing your sweaty selfie, talking about a struggle you overcame in your workout, talking about how when you used to work out, you could never do a push-up and now you just did 200 push-ups today. Sharing something that is going to reach somebody, reach your person, versus just like a sweaty selfie. Sharing about Shakeology, and not necessarily like, hey, I'm drinking my Shakeology, but sharing about the benefits. Like, I want you guys to pay attention to, over the next week, what it does for you. Does it give you more energy? I had someone message me this weekend that was like, I had it 3 days in a row and I forgot to have it this morning and I'm dead. Like I have no energy. I'm craving everything at work. Like I can feel such a huge difference. Pay attention to those things, because those things are going to be what draws people like you to you, because they're feeling the same way and they want that answer. Posting about your kids. Like it doesn't just have to be about Beachbody. Sharing that you're a mom, sharing about your kids working out with you or eating healthier things. What are you reading? What are you listening to? Christy does an amazing job at sharing like podcasts and things like that that speak to her. What are you wearing? People love clothes. Like people love sharing your work, are going to ask you about workout clothes. What are you eating? What are struggles you're going through in your life? When you are posting, you have to think outside of the Beachbody bubble. If you were just posting a sweaty selfie and be like, got it in today, did you? Like add a little bit more value to people. Talk about something you overcome. And then having call to actions on your posts. So I got my workout in today. It was really hard, but like it was hard for me to wake up this morning, but I drank my energy juice and I checked into my accountability group. All those girls that already showed up motivated the heck out of me. If you're looking for some accountability like that, I got you. Like you can join me or two or something like that. Posting those so that people know that what you're doing, not only what you're doing, but that they can join you and do it too. And then documenting your coach life through your stories. Instagram stories, Facebook stories are such an amazing way at giving those little snippets of your life that maybe don't warrant a post, but warrant, like you can easily do a story and be like, I'm on my team call, like getting trained tonight. Maybe not worth a post, but definitely like worth sharing on your stories. Those give people such a good inside look at what you're doing. And remember, you're just trying to add value to people's life. If you are reading your post and you're like, okay, so like, what is this doing? Is it giving people information? Is it sharing a tip? Is it making someone laugh? Like, what is the value it's giving? What's going to make someone stop and read it? Just being you. Be you above all else. I use inspiration from other coaches, but I don't like copy word for word and try to take the same exact picture as them. Use other coaches' success as, clues and get ideas from them, but be you, because people are going to want to sign up with you more than anything. And watch your language. Like I said, I like using accountability group versus a challenge group. I like saying superfoods versus Shakeology. I like calling it energy juice versus energize, because all of those things, the challenge group, the Shakeology, the energize, those are very Beachbody words versus Kristen words. So find your words and utilize those. And then be consistent. Your social media is your storefront. Once you are a coach, people are watching. And even if you don't think they're watching, they're watching. Carl on the National Wake Up Call today said that he did a poll of coaches who had signed people up, and on average, they had talked to the person they signed up for 12 to 18 months before the person signed up. Your consistency over time is what is going to give you success. The people you're talking to, the people that you're watching today might not sign up today. But in a year from now, when you're still killing it, when they see what you're doing, those are the people that are going to be joining you. Okay, so building your network. How do you do that? How do you reach new people? Starting conversations. Start conversations is one of my biggest tips for people, and these don't have to be anything Beachbody-wise. Messaging people and saying like, oh my gosh, I saw a picture of your kid today. She is getting so big. How cute is she? Something like that, because it's creating interactions. And you can do this by commenting on people's things too. But the reason people don't see your stuff on social media is because social media blocks it, because you're not interacting. If Facebook or Instagram don't think you're friends, they're not going to put your stuff in each other's feeds. You have to be like, that's why I comment on people's stuff. That's why I message people every day instead of, I message people happy birthday versus writing on their wall. Because when I message someone happy birthday and they respond to me, Facebook's like, oh, these people like each other. I'm going to show Kristen's stuff in her feed now because they must be friends. Expanding your network, following people on Instagram, utilizing hashtags. There are so many Instagram, Facebook, well, more importantly, Instagram trainings to building that network on YouTube and things like that. There's so many that it's hard for me to even tell you what to do, because literally you're going to do something that feels right for you. But building your like cold market is what we call that. You're not friends and family now is what's going to pay off 6 months to a year from now, because those people are going to be who's there when all of your warm market is picked over. Like when the friends who are going to sign up have signed up, when the family that are going to join have joined, those are going to be the people that you're going to be working with. Okay, and super important, tracking your behaviors, because when you're a new coach or even a veteran coach, sometimes we think we do a lot more than we do, and sometimes we do a lot that isn't work. I'm really guilty of that. Scrolling social media for 30 minutes to find somebody's post to like is not like good work. So finding some way to track your behaviors. This Win the Week tracker is in our team page. It's one of my favorite things. It has a little bit of everything on it. There's also the business activity tracker, which is from Beachbody. You can search that, or you can create your own. There are other trackers out there as well, but finding something that works for you. Okay, so I want to show you how to sign people up on ShareCart for when that is happening for you. So I don't ever, and please don't ever send somebody your page link or put your link on your bio on your Instagram or your Facebook, because, and like if you've done this, it's not awful, but you know how I said that friend who bought 21 Day Fix never thought they had a coach? If that friend who bought 21 Day Fix from Beachbody and was assigned a coach presses your link and signs up and thinks you're their coach, you're not. Their order goes to the coach they were previously signed up with. But if you sign them up through ShareCart, it's going to give them the option to switch you. It's going to show you that they already have an account. So you can say like, you're going to have to switch to me, or you can switch them before you put the ShareCart through. But don't ever send the page link, because for that reason, and because people will get on there and see cheaper options that don't give them the same things and just go with the cheaper option. Oh, I see that Beachbody On Demand is only $100. Why am I paying $160? Well, because you're also getting early access to Transform 20 and a month of Shakeology and all these other goodies that equal like $200 by themselves. But people see the cheaper option. Don't ever send a link. You will sign people up. You'll get their name, their email, what they want, what flavor of Shakeology or Energize and Recovery. You sign them up through ShareCart. It sends them a link. They confirm and pay. Beachbody takes care of all of that, and all you have to do is help them. And I love ShareCart because you can track it. So you can see when they viewed the order, and you can see when they've completed it. And I will do one with these with you for a second. So just to reiterate, goals for your first month: commit to a program, hit Success Club, go Emerald, complete a personal development book, or commit to a personal development book. Goals for your first 3 months: be a success starter. That's hitting Success Club those first 3 months and earning that ticket to Summit. These are not goals that you have to have. These are goals that if you say, Kristen, I want to work the business and I want to, like, I am all in, this is where I'm going to say you should be shooting. Go diamond. Set your diamond date. And ideally, like your first 3 months, within that first 3 months, it's totally doable to go diamond, because this is diamond. It's you plus 4 coaches on either side of you, one of which is each an emerald. So you remember how you went emerald by you being here and signing up 2 coaches? Now all you're going to do is tell your coaches how to go emerald, and they're going to do it. And you sign up 3 other people on each leg, and you're diamond. And your team cycle bonus increases. Everything increases when diamond is a huge milestone in this business and creates just momentum for even more success. That pay raise, you give yourself another pay raise within that first 3 months. You give yourself a matching bonus, which starts giving you even more money. It should be a goal. You're going to get recognized. You're going to get loved on. You're going to get even better gifts. And you're going to be a piece of your coach's puzzle of like them rank advancing too, which is really, really awesome. So like I said, these don't have to be your goals. These are just in general, like you want to work the business, you want to go all in. These are things you should be shooting for. Okay, final tips. Commit to being an example. Commit to a program. Commit to going all in. Commit to getting a before and after so you can show people what's possible. Be here in a year. If you don't listen to anything else on this slide, listen to this one. Coaches who can see the bigger picture and see that the work they are putting in now is going to pay off a year from now are the ones who are successful. The people who go hard for 3 months and get irritated that they're not a millionaire yet and quit before all of that hard work that they put in those 3 months really pays off, like, commit to being here in a year. Just like I said, Carl did that poll. I guarantee more than 90% of the coaches who signed up with me watched me for way more than a month or 2 or 3 before they signed up. I talked to some of them for 7 months, 8 months, years before they signed up. You have to be consistent and show them that this is real and that you're real, and just keep working without them so that when they are ready, you're there. Be resourceful, ask questions, take advantage of our trainings, our calls. Don't miss National Wake Up Calls. They're always recorded. Don't miss our team calls. They're always recorded and posted in the team page the next day. Don't skip out on your PD because it's just as important for you as your workouts. Set goals, write them out, and share them. If you get off this call and you're like, I want to hit diamond by April, tell your coach, write out a date that you want to set diamond. I want to hit diamond by April 19th. That's my birthday. Tell your coach so that they know that you're working towards that and they can help hold you accountable and they can help you. Hit Success Club no matter what. Help 3 people a month. Reach Emerald as soon as possible and be you throughout all of this. Don't lose yourself. Post about you. Post about what makes you you, because that's how you're going to find your tribe. Okay. So let me look at the chat real quick. Okay. Let me get to the chat in a second. But I want to show you guys how to do a share cart real quick, just in case anyone needs to see that. It's probably going to take forever for me to be able to sign in on them. So I am just signing into my Beachbody account, if I could type correctly. And then I'm going to go to Coach, just hover above it, go over to Share Cart, press New Enrollment. And so then it's just going to walk you through it. You're going to put in their email, enter their name, press whether they want to be a customer or a coach. You can click either one based on what you're talking to. If they're in a different country, this is where you would choose that. And then you say, yes, I have permission to enter their information. And then you sign them up. If they want the Transform 20 Challenge Pack, you go to Challenge Packs, go to Transform 20. All of their options are here. They wanted it with Shakeology. Here you go. You choose their flavor. You choose without or with a step. Choose their flavor. Press Add to Cart. And then you just press Send Email. And once you send the email, and I guess I can send it. What I do then is I press copy shareable link, and I send them this link, like copy and paste it into Facebook and say like, hey girl, here's your link. So excited. Once you get signed up, I'll send you over your welcome packet. Let me know if you have any questions. So I press that. And then, like I said, you can check the order status. So you can see when it's been viewed, when it's been sent, when it's been viewed, and then once it's been purchased. So then you know, like if you need to follow up with people or anything like that. Okay. Mallory said sometimes you have to remind them to keep the HD and explain the money saving opportunity, because I've had people change it after I send it as HD. So I haven't had people change it after I've set it as HD. Maybe it's because mostly I do challenge packs and not like the other things. But yeah, I did have somebody just go on and order Shakeology after talking to me. And I was like, why didn't you do HD? You just paid $17 in shipping. Like that didn't stand out to you as crazy. Mallory, oh yeah. Emma said there may be info on this somewhere, but how do we do good quality content versus saturating the market? Obviously right now it's the new year, and so everyone is doing something new, but are people finding more success in stories versus Instagram? So I use stories and Instagram. I think stories are a great way to show you, like, oh, I just fell down the stairs. That's something I could put on my story that I wouldn't create a post on. Or like tonight I was whipping up my dinner and just like talked about that real quick. Quality post, just it's that value. And so when I'm not feeling it, like when it's about to be that time of the month and I have no energy and I'm like, what the hell am I going to post about? Like, I don't care about life. I want to lay in my bed right now. I'll go to coaches I like that inspire me and just kind of look at their post and then recreate something. But one thing that I think is super important, you think you're saturating the market way more than people see your stuff. We think if we post 5 times a day that people are going to be like, oh my gosh, she posts too much. Chances are they see one of those posts, if that. Because the way there's billions of people on Facebook and Instagram. Like, who do you think you are that people are seeing your stuff 5 times? I see y'all stuff 5 times a day because I comment on it and message and like it and stuff like that. So your stuff is saturated in my Instagram and Facebook. But for regular folk that aren't doing that, like they might see one of your posts. So just be aware of that. Oh, Emma said it. You know, Amy Silverman, she had her baby. She'll probably be top coach this year because she just had a baby. Are there any other questions? Anything about all of the information I did? Because I know that was a lot. Like my throat hurts. I don't ever talk for an hour on here. And there are no silly questions or like anything. If you don't know how to talk to somebody, you know, if you have somebody interested, message your coach. If your coach is me, I'm going to literally copy and paste what I send to people, and you can make it your own a little bit, but you're going to need to do that 2 or 3 times. And then you're going to be like, oh, I've got this. Like, I know what to say to them. And then someone's going to throw an objection at you from right field. And you're going to be like, Kristen, they're allergic to what? Do we have that in all of this stuff? And I'll help you with that. Yeah, Mallory. So yeah, I mean, and I'll be honest, if you guys throw me a question from right field, I Google it probably. Because even 5 years into this, I don't know everything. I've probably experienced more, but I still don't know like everything. Sometimes I have to look up ingredients of Shakeology and be like, oh, that is in there. I bet. I didn't know you were allergic to peas. Peas is a big one. We've had several times. Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you guys go. I'll stop the recording.